It's time to get creative with Cassie. Welcome to my paper studio. Today we are going to be doing part 6 in our Shabby Chic Junk Journal series. All of the previous videos will be in the playlist Shabby Chic Junk Journal start to finish. So, like I mentioned, today is part 5, which means we're getting there on this one. So, today I decided we would do another paper clip. I'm kind of running out of ideas to do. This is what happens when I get, oh no, I don't want to play you. When I get into the decorating phase of the journal, I start to run out of ideas of things to do. So I went to Pinterest. Pardon me. I went to Pinterest and I found this really cute little cluster thing. I'm not sure if it's cluster or an altered paper clip or what it is, but I'm going to make it, and I'm going to make it into an altered paper clip with tabs on the top so we can put it on like on the tops of our journal. So, of course, we're making 4 of them, so I figured I might as well make them like assembly style line because they're all basically going to be the same. So, we're going to start by taking a piece, whatever size you want your piece to be. It doesn't matter. And no, I have not made a prototype. So, this is my prototype. Okay. So we're going to start by taking a piece of cardstock and putting a paper clip on it. Simple, right? Easy. I'm then going to take my Fabri-Tac and I'm going to glue a piece of burlap down to each one. So I have my 4 pieces of burlap, and I meant to refill my bottle of Fabri-Tac before this video, but I didn't get there. I'm sorry. So, anyway, hello to everyone. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday. I go back to work tomorrow. Boo-hoo-hoo. No, not really. I mean, yeah, really, because I don't get to sit and play, but, you know. Alrighty. I hope you all are able to get in some you time today. I love my me time, that's for sure. Okay, so I did make these backs to where it doesn't come all the way down. I wanted some space on the bottom. That way we could have like a little ruffly or something hanging off. If you see me playing with the mouse for the computer, it's just because I'm trying to get the picture to stay up. So yeah, I have the picture up on my computer. That way I can try to interpret it in my own way. It's on Pinterest, posted by, I don't know if it's Penny Red or Penny Reed. It's Penny R-E-D-D. I would assume red, but I could be wrong. And now that I look at that, that's kind of funny because in Timeless Paper Treasures, my friend T owns that group, and her sidekick is I think it's Penny Reed. but she spells her last name the same way. R-E-D-D. So that's kind of funny, but I don't think this is her. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I'm gonna hit the follow button. All right. So we have our base pieces, and now I want to take my little tabbies here, and I'm working way low. Okay, so I want to take my little tabbies here and put some fabric behind them. And I'm just gonna rip. Rip, rip, rip. Okay, and snip there. So we got that one. And then we got this one. I don't know if I'm gonna leave these this thick. I might rip them down a little bit, because I want like a layered look. So I might add something more behind this. I don't know yet. Okay. I just know we're doing shabby chic. Okay. I'm using a couple different fabrics. Why? Because I can. Okay. All right. So we've got to start on these. I'm thinking, do I want to put some of this under each one too, maybe? This is just some plain muslin calico stuff. But I'm thinking I kind of want to layer it like so. And then we'll put this on there. That's cute. I like that. I think we'll do that to each one. So and she does not have a tab on hers. The one I'm looking at doesn't have a tab. So I am doing mine similar but completely different. And then that can go up there. I don't mind the extra hanging down below. I just don't want a bunch on the top. I mean, there can be a bunch on the top. I don't care, but I want my tab on the top. And this one, I shouldn't need to trim down. Okay, so I'm going to push this stuff back up out of my way. I'm going to bring in the sewing machine. Don't get sick. And I'm going to do just a simple zigzag stitch. Okay, there's one. And I'm not even gonna pull it off the sewing machine. I'm just gonna leave it there and continue going. Okay, there's two. 3. And there's our number 4. So now we're going to have a little train. You know, chugga, 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 chugga. Anyway, sorry. Special moment, special moment. We're all a little special in our own way, aren't we? Okay. Bloop. 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 Okie doke. So, now, these are going to go like at the top like so. And so you see that'll stick out of the top of the book. It's going to be so cute. But I think I want to put some of this lace down first. I just think I want to... This is a crocheted lace. I don't know where I got it. This is like all I have left. But I love it. It's so fun and pretty. So, snip, snip there. Now your glue, the top of your glue bottle might become quite a mess with this because we're working with the burlap. Burlap likes to leave fibers all over stuff. I am gonna rough that edge up. Because we want it to be shabby. That's the whole point of this journal, isn't it? To be shabby. So then we can put this on there and see that lace just pokes out. So cute! Woot! So I did not get the 4 envelopes for the journal finished last night before bed. I had to actually finish those up this morning. So that's what I've been doing, and it's like 2:50 in the afternoon now, and I'm just now getting around to recording. It's like, jeepers. Those took a while to make. Okay, so there's that. And then she's got a little rusted safety pin tucked in. It doesn't matter where you put it. I'm just gonna rusty safety pins are hard to put in stuff, let me tell you. But they're so worth it. Maybe. Ugh, come on. You can do it. Okay. Totally gonna have to flatten that back out. Okay. There. We got the safety pin on there. Okay. Now, I have this stuff that when you pull the string here, it becomes fringy. But when you cut it, it kind of messes up. So, I don't know if that would be okay once we like glue it on and then cut it, maybe. Because I think that would be really super cute hanging in the journal, like so. I think it would be. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna try. If it doesn't work, we can always tear it apart, right? So I am going to overlap the side because I want a cleaner cut is really what I'm looking for. So we'll go right there, and we'll go right there. Should I wrap that around and glue it just that little bit on the back? Maybe I should. It might help keep it together. So it's just a teeny weeny bit that we're gluing on the back side. Gotta hold it a second, you know. Let it grab on. Okay, I'll do the same thing on this side. Cassie, why'd you set your glue up right? Why'd y'all let me do that? Jeepers. It ain't y'all's fault. You were sitting there screaming at me. UPS just drove by and they didn't stop and drop any packages off. Shame on them. Bean, it's okay. Okie doke. So that's what we're looking like, and I think we need a label as I try to knock everything down over here. I want like a little label like so, I think, but I think I'm gonna put the label on this side. One moment. Sorry about that. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Something about you'll see why in a second. But the dog is obviously going to continue to be defiant and bark. Okay, so while the dog was barking and the husband was coming in the house, I found my buttons so that you didn't have to watch me dig through buttons for this. But I'm going to ink this and glue it down. Okay. Glue, glue, glue. And I am using my Fabri-Tac for all of this because we're working with mostly fabrics. So, kind of sneak that in there like so. And then, my desk is such a mess right now. Oh my goodness. Stay. Where'd the scissors go? Alrighty. Grab us some Aunt Lydia's thread and a needle, and that is not going to go through there. Get our other needle. There we go. Well, I thought it was through. Come on. Okay. Let's try this side. There we go. So, oh man. Now I gotta hunt down the buttons. Found them. Okay. So now I'm just going to put my button on here, and I'm going to go down. I'm going to pull it. I'm going to poke a hole where this one is so I can see where I need to come up at. I'm going to pull that tight, go back down through here, and then come back up through that same hole, and then tie this in a knot. That's how I like to put my buttons on, because I like them to look like they're actually stitched on. Okay, and then we'll give this a little haircut. Boop, boop. And then we'll do this one. So again, I start going down. This one has 4 holes in it, so we could like crisscross through the holes. Okay, so now I'm going to poke down through that one, but we're not going to go through it. We're going to come to the back and come up it. Just like that. And then we go down through there. And then I'll come back up through this side one across from where our tail is. And then we'll tie this one in a knot. Give that a haircut. Boop. And then we'll put our last button on. Again, leave yourself a long enough tail. Remember, we're going to go back down through it to secure it on there. And then we're going to come back up and then tie our knot. And I'm just sitting here with my ink just open, like there's no care in the world. Get yourself out of there. Okay. Give that a double knot and a haircut. Snip, snip. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of our longer leftover pieces, and I'm going to just put it through here, because I just feel that this little hole on the end of the safety pin deserves to have a little thread in it. Alrighty. Oh, how cute. And then I'm just gonna dirty it up just a little bit. Should we put in a little eyelet in the top of it? Nah, I think it's all right. So then this is going to go in our book. And let me bring you up some. Okay. Let's see here. We've got a pocket and a matchbook. And then on this side we've got the pockets and the envelope. Okay. So I'm going to stick this on the first page of each signature, like so. And then we'll have a little tab sticking up. Isn't that cute? Like, this won't be here. But isn't that cute? Like, I don't know. I just think it's cute. Okay. But we're going to leave it out because we have 3 more to decorate. And they should go a little quicker now that we have it figured out what we're doing. Make sure your paper clip, I lost my words, my goodness, is at the top. Move that aside for now. Okay. And I'm going to make them all virtually the same because I'm boring like that, I guess. So you could do these assembly style, which I think I'll do for these last 3. I mean, they'll look a little bit different. Each one will. But they'll virtually be the same. Okay. And I don't care that the lace is all wrinkled and crinkled because it adds to the character. Okay. Let's glue this down. That one. Oh, I really need to fill my glue bottle. It's becoming quite a mess. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter what size glue bottle you have or whatever of the Fabri-Tac, the 3-in-1, Fabri-Fix, whatever. When you get down to that bottom portion or whatever, it's just such a pain to work with. It starts gooping everywhere and it seems really thick and it doesn't want to come out. It's just a problem child. All right. Curled under. Just gonna uncurl it a little bit. Okie doke. So now I'm gonna put my safety pins on before I glue these down because it just seems easier. And I did rust these safety pins myself. I used, what did I use? I don't even remember. It was something along the lines of, I tried vinegar and hydrogen peroxide with water or something and it didn't work. And then I tried something else and it worked like instantly. I don't remember what it was though. I'll have to figure it out and let you guys know. Maybe I'll have to do a little video on it. And the rust water, I wanted the rusty safety pins and stuff. And that, and then I also wanted the rust water so I could rust dye some fabric. I love the look of rust dyed fabric. It's just so pretty. Okay, so now we're going to glue our tabs on the top. Again, I want these up towards the top so they're sticking up like so, because that's what's going to stick up out of the top of our book and make it look really cute. If these little side pieces want to come off, just let them come off. It'll add to the fluffiness and make it pretty. Okay. And one more tab to glue on. I think with these, I'm going to leave the bottom part a little bit longer than I did on the first one. That way it's easier to wrap around to the back. Okay, so we'll glue our fringes on. Like I said, I'm going to leave mine longer than I did on the first one so that I can wrap it around to the back. Okay, we'll let that one set aside for a moment. Do the same thing on these other two. See, these go pretty quickly if you do them like assembly line style. They're not taking too long at all. Well, and plus we knew what we were gonna do too, so. And mine came out looking nothing like the picture that I got the inspiration from. Just so you know, nothing. The only thing that's the same is the layered laces and the burlap. Okay. Alrighty. Got that part done. So I also have these little flounders that we could stick on here, but I don't think it really looks right on there anywhere. Okay, let's go back to the first one. Put some glue here. Put some glue in this corner. And don't set that up. Okay, I'm gonna fold that in and fold this in. Okay, let that set for a moment. Do that corner and that corner. And see how that just started unraveling right there? By folding this over and gluing it like that, it's going to keep the front nice and pretty. It's not going to fray on the front, in other words. Okay. Alright, now that my hands are covered in 10 gallons of glue, I'll flip these back over. I'm going to give it a little Inky Dinky Doo. Okay, and then we need to find 3 buttons and a label for each one. So, I got my little label bin. Let's find us some labels. I thought that was just like smaller than that. So, okay. A little too long. We need the whittle ones, the whittle guys. Okay, here's one. And here's one. And there's one. Okay, we got our labels. Now we need a pink button for each one. That's too bright. That's cute, but it doesn't really match the style. Okay. And then we need a white button. Ooh, that's really thick button. There's a white button. Here, let's just dump some out. And there's a white button. We need one more white button. We'll use that button. And then they had green mixed with theirs, which mine has a little bit of green. So we'll put that green one there. I don't have a lot of green buttons. That looks like too dark of a green. That's too bright of a green. You need like that medium green color. I'm gonna have so many buttons to put away. Okay, well, I don't think green is happening on all of them, so we'll have green on the 2 pink ones, and then these 2 we'll do something else on. What color should we do? Maybe like a brown or gray. That's not brown. Choices. I just want them to match is what I want, so might as well dump the rest out, right? Why not? Okay. Or we could just do a black button. That's not black. There's a little, oh, that's navy blue. We don't want navy blue. There's a black one. And then that looks like a black one. Okay. Let me clean up my mess and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have our 3 buttons for each one. I've gone ahead and inked around our little pieces here because why not? Cleaned up my desk area a little bit. Did not refill the Fabri-Tac bottle yet. So there's that. Okay. Put that little guy on there. Oops. Okie doke. Alrighty. Gonna take the string that's hanging out over there, tie it onto the end of my safety pin. My hands are so gluey right now, it's not even funny. Alright, we got that on there. Now, get our needle and thread and start stitching our buttons on. So, remember, I go down, leave a bit of a thread, poke my hole where it needs to be, come up. I'm not going to do the crisscross through this one. I'm just going to tie her on. Nothing fancy. Okay. Give her a double knot. Give her a haircut. Move on to the next button. This one's a little long. We'll play snip snip with that one too. Okie doke. Gonna put the white one right here. And you don't have to put these in a cluster right next to each other like I'm doing. You could space them out or whatever and put them wherever. This is just how I'm choosing to do it. You can do you, boo. Okay. And then we've got the black button that I'm gonna nestle right there. Oh my goodness, what happened there? I don't know what happened there, but apparently we're tying this one on the back because it totally came through. Which is fine. They don't all have to have tails, right? Okay, so there's that one. Okay, moving on to the next one. And this one, I think I'll put the pink button up here. going to double knot. And haircut time. Okay, so this one gets the green button because the two pinks had the green button. I'm not going to put my buttons right next to each other on this one, I don't think. I think I'm going to space them out a little bit. Okay. Not this one. Give it a trim. We're running out of thread. Grab our green button. I'm going to put the green button right here. This is a really cute green button. Make sure you hold that tail so it don't run away on you like it did the last time. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Okay, come back up. And then tie this one in a knot, and then we just have one more to do. And I'm gonna need some new thread before we do that one. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Boom. Snip, snip. Snip, snip. Okay. So now we have this piece that I'm going to cut in half. And I'm going to use this on the safety pin. Okay, so there's that one. And then I was gonna say we'll glue, but we'll tie this string onto the safety pin. Like I watched this this one girl, and she's always saying they're gonna glue when it's her ink she's using. It's so funny. Okay. 3 more buttons and we're done with this one, guys. And then we'll put them in the journal. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Okay. So, there's those 3 so far. And I think I'm going to put my pink button over here. Hold on to that tail. Okay. Putting the buttons on takes the longest out of any of this process here. Okay. Grab our white button, put our white button on. I love the little trick of pre-poking your hole. That way you know exactly where you need to go. Okay, haircut, and our last button. Okay, knot this one off and we are good. And haircut. Snip, snip. Okay, put our string away. So now I'm gonna raise you guys up because we're gonna bring our journal in. And then these will all go in the journal. So I'm gonna put them all on the first page of each signature, varying where they're at. Okay. There's that one. Then we'll come to this one. And then this one. And then, oh, there we go. We got them sticking out the top. So cute. I think I'm gonna bring that one over that way and this one this way a little bit. So cute. Hopefully you guys can see that sticking out the top there. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. Let me open this up and you guys can look at something pretty on the inside. There's a paper clip I made. That's all I've got for you on this video. I thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you are alerted every time I upload new content. Be sure to give the video a like and a share to get me out there. I'm getting closer and closer every day to reaching that 1,000 subscriber mark. And once I hit it, there will be a giveaway. I'm almost at 600, so it's just a tad over 400 people I need. Tell your friends, tell your family. Oh, goodness, excuse me. Tell anybody and everybody. Even if you don't think you're going to watch me, go ahead and subscribe anyway because it's free. It only takes a second and it helps me. Until next time, guys, remember to make today your own and be creative. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.